Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this video, I'm going to take a look at the state of Paladin in Scholomance Academy. Paladin obviously started out great in Scholomance Academy, just getting all that Libram stuff going, huge minions quite early, some hard removal, just a very unstoppable force. But people soon started to learn how to play against Paladin, just deny the minions so that they don't have buff targets. So what is Paladin to do? In my previous video I took a look at Pure Paladin and the ways Pure Paladin can approach this dilemma, and in this video I'm going to take a look at what is currently the best Paladin deck. And this is actually FunkiMonki's Libroom Paladin. Funky has really been on fire lately with his deck building, and this is another great example of that. So it is still a Libram Paladin, but it is no longer a Pure Paladin. It doesn't use the Lightforce Crusaders, it doesn't use the Lightforce Zealots. Instead of those, it has access to stuff like Animate the Broomstick. Animate the Broomstick became common in Druid as a way to answer the question, okay, I have all these big minions and I need to use these big minions for removal, but they cannot rush always, so what to do? Add a Broomstick, give your big minions rush, play the game. And now Broomstick is also making an appearance in Paladin, which has a similar dilemma. It can buff up its minions, they can be really big, but if the board is kept clear all the time, then those big minions can't do anything immediately, and Broomstick can help you answer that. There's also access to Wild Pyromancers, so Pyromancer gives you another way to get some board clears, and what I have found the most fun about this deck actually is the Pen Flinger. Pen Flinger, Libram of Wisdom, obviously a great combo. You Pen Flinger, then you Libram of Wisdom, as long as you Libram of Wisdom some other minion than the Pen Flinger itself, and then you can Pen Flinger again and maybe Libram of Wisdom some more. I've been Pen Flinging a ton when I've been playing this deck, and it just keeps chipping in that damage all over the place, and it's a lot of fun as well. So as people have learned how to play against Paladin, the Paladin decks have needed to evolve, and this is the next step in the evolution of Paladin decks in Scholomance Academy, making them less reliant on actually maintaining a board and having more ability to do things from hand and to give big minions rush immediately when they are played. It of course still uses the full Libram package, you still have all that stuff that discounts your Librams, you still have the Lady Liadrin, which will give you tons of Librams back, and if you happen to have any sort of board when you play Liadrin, then all those zero-cost Librams of Wisdom can just provide you with lethal, and all the usual things about Paladin still exist in this deck as well, but it also has a couple of new nice tricks that it can use. As for the mulligans with this deck, you're looking for First Day of School, Elder Attendant, Hand of Adal, and even Libram of Wisdom with this one. Libram of Wisdom is a better keep with this one than it is with the other variants of Paladin, because this one is a little bit better at drawing, and then there's also that Pen Flinger dimension, so it's just a more useful card in general. Overall, a really fun deck, and currently the best performing Paladin deck, created by FunkiMonki. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also support the content that I create by joining as a member on YouTube or joining as a subscriber on Twitch, where I live stream 6 days a week, so check down below for a link to my Twitch channel. And now, let's go take a look at FunkiMonki's Libram Paladin in action. There's a lot going on. But we'll see. Eventually it will all be good. I'm confident. Hi, Barrett. Alright, so mind if I roll some weed? No, the Warlock does not mind. Warlock is all weed friendly. Alright, Pride, and I think we're just punching the Warlock in the face. That seems like a fairly decent plan. You can never go wrong. Oh, it's actually a Galagron Warlock. I thought it was going to be a Zoo. It's a slight surprise. Not too big of a deal though. Not a single card that would help me. Not a single card that would help me get my Librams in order. So if I play the Soulhead's Pride, there are still Hoarder and Murgle for it to draw. So I would have to get rid of some cards. Getting rid of 2 cards isn't enough. I would have to get rid of 3 cards. Can I make that happen? Not very easily, no. Then there's the Abyss. So I guess I'm safe. Let's try this one. And then rush those in. This can still be killed with the Plague of Flames, of course. Even like this. I got this. So no Plague of Flames. What is this deck? Why is there an Earthering Farseer over there? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. 8 cards in hand. Well, now I can go down to 7 cards in hand. That's a piece of good news, right? And I can trade that away. Do I need to hero power? I think I need to hero power, right? So that Plague of Flames doesn't necessarily clean up the board. This one draws 2 cards, so I go up to 10 cards. Now there would have to be the 3 mana Invoke card to go with the Plague of Flames. Alright, there wasn't. That's great. So far so good. But I still need to try to maintain multiple minions on the board to play around Plague of Flames. This one draws Loot Hoarder and Murger. So that's fine. So this one trades there. Draws the Loot Hoarder and the Murger. And I want to play the Murger, I believe. I kind of want to kill that one too. But I can't do it while maintaining 4 minions on the board. Unless I let go of the Pen Flinger. I can do that. I can let go of the Pen Flinger. That's fine. I let go of the Pen Flinger. I suppose it's okay. Now this should not be clearable with the Plague of Flames. That's the main thing I'm trying to accomplish. Not giving a Plague of Flames clear. Scapasinga with the sub. Hi. Thank you so much. Ah, won the roll. I suppose that was useful. For my opponent, that is. Well, I still want to keep playing stuff. Let's discount the Librams a little bit. I suppose I want to buff that up a little bit too. Ah, the Truth Seeker, but can't quite play it now. So I can just play that one. Hero power a bit. Hit some face again. 7 cards in hand. Not sure if sacrificing the Pen Flinger was the correct move. Because Pen Flinger is kind of sweet. Yes, this is Funky's deck. It is actually the best performing deck of this archetype at the moment. I see one plague, and now I'm going to see the second plague. But I think I'm fine with that. Now I've seen both copies of plague. So that's a pretty big deal. That means that I can play the Truth Seeker. I can play a Libram on it. And I can drop a Devout Pupil at the same time. Alright, both plagues have been played. Both Netherbreaths have been played. So, Warlock's at 14, I have 9 over here. I have only played 2 Librams of Wisdom, right? I think so. So I probably cannot get a full... cannot get lethal here. I don't think I have that 5 damage. Liadrin doesn't give me 5. At most it gives me 4. But I've seen both copies of Plague of Flames now. But there could be a Twisting Nether, right? I mean, it is possible. That one goes face. Let's try Libram here. And the hero power. I don't think I want to commit the Devout Pupil now. It will be better later. No more plagues left. There was a Twisting Nether, which is of course sweet. But now I've seen the Twisting Nether too. So then what? When I generate another board. Now I use the Pupil as well. So now what? Both copies of Plague of Flames have been spent. The Twisting Nether has been spent. Dark Skies? Needs to be 2 copies of that, right? 1 copy is not enough. Has to be 2 copies. Well, now with those hits, there could also be a Graced Netherwing, I suppose.
My eyes are open.
And that would be lethal. I just need to get rid of cards in hand, right? 6 cards in hand. So I'll play that one. And I'll play the Liadrin. And I will get enough spells to get lethal. Guaranteed. Then this deck is doing the exact same thing with the Broomstick now. Skepsinka, can I ask you something about World of Warcraft? Yeah, sure, you can. I'm not known if I know the answer. When I hit maximum level, and I want to play some endgame content, will the community teach me what to do, or they will reject me as noob? Well, I mean, I guess it depends. I would expect that you will be taught what to do. But generally, if you want to do endgame content, what you really should do is usually be looking for a guild. Because pickup groups are rather ruthless, I have to say, in World of Warcraft. It's like pickup groups are extremely elitist, and it's difficult to get into them. You generally can get into pickup groups to do content that you have already done. How silly is that? I've already done that, so why would I need a group for it? Ha! I'm not a pure paladin, so your range caliber does nothing. Nothing, I tell you, nothing. So what you really want to do is to find a good guild. Do I just drop a Tempo Allura? I think I do. Allura is generally less important for this particular deck, so I don't need to get the Spellburst activated. But finding a good guild is one of the main things to do. Nowadays there's an in-game guild finder, so you can look for guilds there. You can also check for some sites like WoW Progress. There's something like WoW Guilds, I think, as well. So there are some sites that you can also check for those to find guilds. Hit cards in your hand. Do I just start flinging now? I think I do. I don't think there's any downside to a little fling. And a bunch of minions at different health totals. Seems pretty sweet as well. I have no guild. Where can I find a noob friendly one? Well, the guild browser in-game is like the first stop that you could do. There are all sorts of guilds. There are very hardcore guilds, there are raiding guilds, there are social guilds. So you can try to find one that's a little bit more casual. Those would be the guilds that are most likely to help you get started. I think I'm just flinging again. Again, different health totals on the board. Let's try something like this. I mean, I haven't been in a real guild for many years now. So definitely there are people who are not in guilds. It's always the face, isn't it? 4 bombs in the deck. Many bombs in the deck. Ouch. That was annoying. 5 mana to do all of those. I think I'm just flinging again. Hand of a Darling over there a little. Oh, I'm going to Hand of a Darl again. And then I'm going to do a Lightforge Blessing. I'm going to hit the warrior in the face and heal up a little bit. See how this goes. Now only 2 bombs left in my deck. Alright. Well, that barrow is of course a little bit annoying. How do I want to handle that? I do need to kill it. And I'm down to 9. And there's 4 coming from that French caliber. There's 3 bombs in the deck. And there could be a Blastmaster. I think I'll have to Broomstick it. I could also do Pyromancer. Pyromancer heals only 2 points. It's not a lot. And it's got to be the Pyro. Sorry, I did that one incorrectly. Sorry about that. What do you think about max level booster? Should I use that when I'm working? What is a max level booster? I'm not sure I understand. Hi, Eradicator. Do you mind if I hang around? No, I don't mind at all. You're most welcome to hang around. This one is not going too well. I messed up the last turn though. That was my bad. I needed to do the Libram first. Not doing the Libram first was pretty bad for me. I need to trade there. Get my Libram back. Then I can play a Loot Hoarder. Then I can fling that away. Then I can Libram the Loot Hoarder. And then I can play the Broomstick. So the Loot Hoarder can trade. And I can do some flinging like this. Something like that. They have a level 120 booster for pre-order. Oh, they do. Yeah, they do if you buy the bigger package. I really wouldn't recommend that for your first character though. Because like if you miss on all the leveling experience, it's just a lot of things. Alright, so this is going to be the Pyromancer and the Libram, right? Let's do that. Then the Pen Flinger is going to go face. There's a Libram for the Pyro. And then the Pen Flinger is going to go face again. And there's another Libram for the Pyro. I don't know. I'm playing more like cute than deadly here. Diano, I want to finish my last 1k portrait, which is Priest. Another huge Priest fan, I want to play a tempo style. There really isn't a good tempo Priest right now. The closest you can get is probably something like those Dragon Priest decks. Those have some tempo elements to them. Just need to keep flinging, but I'm not sure if I'm flinging hard enough here. I need to keep the barrow in reserve. Then with the barrow and the flinger, I can kill some stuff, but there's 4 bombs in my deck. So I really want to find something like a Libram of Hope here to get me out of reach. Most popular deck has more games than the best performing deck. Yeah, it's really an evaluation on which one of those do you think is going to be the best one. Well, that's the Libram. That's the Libram I was looking for here. I'm going to keep flinging. Oh, I also get to do some Libramming. That's pretty hilarious, this flinging. This constant flinging. Do I buff that one? I think I do, yeah. And then go face and go face. Alright, so I got to 16, and I have the warrior down to 9. Warrior probably has a brawl in hand. I would assume at this point that the warrior has a brawl. We'll see how it goes. You generally don't want... Oh, warrior has another coerce. That was a surprise. Didn't expect to see double coerce. Not really. Down to 11, scary times. There is going to be that brawl in hand too at this point, almost certainly. But hey, it's Murgle time. And we just keep flinging. Every turn is a good turn to fling. Which minions do I buff up? I buff up the big one. And I just keep flinging. Every turn is a good turn to fling. Don't want to use the last charge of my weapon. Yeah, I do. Let's just hit the warrior in the face. Now there will be the brawl, of course. How much damage have you done with the flinger? I mean, I'm doing 3 per turn. Right? So... 15? I don't know, really. I lose the brawl big time. 3 bombs in my deck. Now 2 bombs in my deck. We're going to keep flinging. As long as it takes. Or as long as I can, I suppose. I'm only doing 2 per turn. What I was talking about, I don't even know. And this one goes face, and then there's the pupil, and the hero power. Okay, there's just a risk that this mermaid will not die, because it has the divine shield. But we'll see. Then I won't get the Librams back. 2 bombs left in my deck. Both Blade Storms have been played, and a Whirlwind, so it's unlikely for there to be a Blastmaster Boom into something. Or you shouldn't just have those resources left anymore. But we'll see if the warrior can find something here. It's still possible. Galagrond takes the warrior to 12, and I have 8 damage here. Okay. Ooh, the lady. Lady is good. Lady is life, lady is victory, right? 7, 8 damage here. I need another, yeah. That's going to be a win. Just fling. I actually don't even need that, right? I just have enough already with these. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.